First off, if you can see it, name the wide receiver with the most rushing yards in the NFL through 9 weeks. First to answer gets a shirt or a hat. What's up, Jordan?
What's up, baby? How you doing? How's Brenda doing? That's what I want to know. Can you push those things a little closer together?
Like that?
God.
Leave my baby alone. Hell yeah. So we had a question come in the last video. We did both answer Juju Smith-Schuster first. I don't remember who the question came from or anything like that. What's up, Richard McKay Lob, Justin Hammond? How y'all doing, baby?
What's up, babies and boo things?
Yeah, we good to go now. So back to what I was saying before when no one could see. We got some ruled outs here. Christian McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, Chris Carson, Devontae Freeman, Kenny Galladay, Kyle Allen, Gardner Minshew, Laviska Shenault, David Johnson, Justin Jackson, Tevin Coleman, Debo Samuel, Carlos Hyde, Irv Smith, David Montgomery. That's a lot of them. We also have on bye week Atlanta Falcons, Dallas Cowboys, Kansas City Chiefs, and the New York Football Jets. So that's all I want to say about all of that. Hey, you can see and hear us now. I don't know what the problem was, Colleen or Andrew Harris. Andrew Harris says no sound still. I'm getting sound out of my cellular device right here. It looks to be okay on my end. Yeah, the blow-up doll is not talking. She don't talk. She doesn't say shit unless I tell her to talk.
She real good at listening, though.
Yes, she is. Drew Michael Devaney, Dynamite Drew says Duke Johnson or Nick Chubb. Or would you put one of the two in the flex over Hollywood and Tyler Boyd? I would try to start Tyler Boyd and Nick Chubb over Duke Johnson. Nick Chubb's coming back. I think they held him out long enough. I feel like he's ready to go, and I don't think he'll be hampered too much here today. So I'm starting Nick Chubb and Tyler Boyd in the flex if I can.
I'm with you 100% on that one.
Hell yeah. All right. There we are, Wyatt Brown. Curtis Samuel. What's up with Curtis Samuel? He is not ruled out today, if that's what you were talking about. Oh, okay. Curtis Samuel, that's a guess for the trivia question. That is not correct. That's a very good guess, though. Andrew Harris, yes, we do have sound. Can someone please confirm that for him? It will not let me comment. Alex Fleming says Laviska Shenault. That is also a good guess, but not correct. On a side note, Terry looked real good. Terry looked good as fuck. Terry is a beast of a fucking man out there on a terrible team. Terry McLaurin is fucking amazing. I love Terry McLaurin.
So he ain't talking about the player, baby. He ain't talking about the player.
What's he talking about?
Hold on, I'll tell you what he's talking about. Give me 1 second here.
He talking about that damn card, ain't he?
Let me pull out this fat stack.
Sean Goglin from YouTube. I'm not cutting you off. I'm just continuing. Oh my God. That bitch is beautiful.
Beautiful. And it's all David Davis's. You know why? Because he got in my draws, baby.
Yeah,
there's plenty of room for each and every one of y'all. Come get in them.
Sean Goglin, what's up, baby? How you doing? Happy motherfucking Sunday. Half point PPR. We are playing Tyler Boyd on his birthday or Josh Jacobs at flex. This is a good motherfucking problem to have.
Yeah, why can't you play them both, baby?
Yeah, because he's probably got better options because he doesn't play in a Truth Serum league. I'm gonna go with Josh Jacobs against the Denver Broncos here. There's a little bit of a tough matchup for him, for Tyler Boyd here in Pittsburgh today. If the Pittsburgh team can stop you, it's defensively. They're stout up front and on the back end. So I would play Josh Jacobs here today.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice mug, baby.
Well,
And I ain't even talking about the one you drinking out of.
Oh. All right, baby. Drew DeVinny says sound is good. Thank you, sir, for that. Kareem Hunt or McKissick? I think you got two guys with like great floors. McKissick had 14 fucking targets last week. Goodness gracious. He's going to be involved in the pass game, but so is Nick. So is Nick Chubb. So is Kareem Hunt. So here I'm going to stick with talent. I'm going to roll Kareem Hunt here.
Give me McKissick. Don't give me the talent. Give me the volume. I want McKissick. That to me is a smash, especially with old Nick Chubb coming on back today.
Kareem Hunt was scoring more points per game with Nick Chubb in the lineup. I'm not afraid of Nick Chubb coming back. They get the Houston defense. Houston defense is fucking.
They ain't shit.
They booed. So give me Kareem Hunt with talent on a game script. I feel like they're gonna control and give me Kareem Hunt. I like Kareem Hunt this week.
Give me McKissick, baby. Mwah.
Joe East needs 3: Keenan Allen, Thielen, Boyd, Higgins, or Parker. I think the first 3 are who I'm rolling with today. Keenan Allen, Adam Thielen, Tyler Boyd. Give me all 3 of them over Higgins and Parker today.
Yep, I agree 100%. I would rank those just like that too. Allen, Thielen, Boyd, Higgins, Parker.
Yeah, absolutely. I may swap Parker and Higgins at the end, but you ain't starting them anyway if you know what's good for you. Dwight Kofroff, not a start-sit question, but a dynasty question. Hey, these are fucking fun too, baby. Is Ruggs worth keeping, or is he just speed and nothing else? I think he's good. I think he is. He's gotten a lot of comps to Tyreek Hill because of the speed. But if you look at what he's doing on a route tree, it's not just speed. He can do other things. I think he's worth holding on to. I think this team is still kind of in rebuild mode, but they're headed in the right direction. I like Ruggs. I'd like to keep him if I could, but hell, if you can go out and get someone that's worth something more, fucking everyone's for sale. That's my take.
So for me, I think the time is probably now to try to come off of Ruggs. I do agree with everything he said. I think the kid's got plenty of talent. I think Ruggs is going to be somebody who is a better football player than he is a fantasy football player. And I think that, that polish of being the number 1 receiver off the board is still there. Whereas if he goes into the middle of next season and he hasn't really shown any growth, now his market's going to be completely stone cold. So for me, if you are looking to move Ruggs, now's probably the time. And I don't think it's a bad idea to move off of him.
Okay.
For the right price.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Ruggs or Jalen Reagor?
Dynasty, who would I rather have? Reagor.
Yeah. Ruggs or Justin Jefferson?
Jefferson.
Ruggs or T. Higgins?
T. Higgins.
So all of the guys that are drafted after Ruggs, you would rather have. I'm with you. I
not
agree.
all of them, but a good. And you also got to realize every receiver was drafted after Ruggs. He was the first one off the board, but especially in that first round, like I'm banking on Judy having a better career. I know CeeDee Lamb's going to have a better career. Justin Jefferson, Jalen. I think Reagor's a bit of a toss-up, but I believe in the kid's talent, and I think the Eagles desperately need him. And again, I think Ruggs is going to be a better player than he is a fantasy asset.
I'm with you. I think that we were both probably saying that pre-draft and everything. So Richard McCallow, good morning, baby. Higgins, McKissick, or Kirk. So I'm going to throw Higgins out here. I don't want to start Higgins over either of these guys. So it's McKissick or Kirk, and this kind of turns this into a question of how's your matchup look? Does it look to be a safe matchup? If it's a safe matchup, I feel like I'd start McKissick. If I need a boom week, I'd probably go with Kirk. But it really depends on what else you got going on.
To me, this is a smash Kirk play.
Okay.
Kirk has been on fucking fire, man. 3 straight weeks over 20 points. Like, he's absolutely being utilized in that offense finally. So ride Kirk out, man. I think that's an easy play for me.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I feel like Kirk isn't quite as safe, though. That's my point here. I think McKissick's going to get you 10, 12 points guaranteed lock.
I like Kirk. Like I said, he's been dominant. I absolutely agree with you on the floor piece, but I mean, Kirk has 5 touchdowns in the last 3 games. Like, so he's getting targeted, he's getting the yards, he's getting the touchdowns. I don't think he's going away.
Yep. Dynamite Drew wants to know, is that Ed Reed you're wearing?
That's the legend Ed Reed back when Baltimore was good. Let's go. That was for you, Andrew Newsom.
Sean Goglin, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you watching here on fucking YouTube. If you would like to see this next week again, go ahead and fucking bang that bell, baby.
Ring that bell, baby.
Hell yeah. Steelers wide receiver, can't think of his name. We got Deontay Johnson.
Chase Claypool.
We got James Washington. We got Juju Smith-Schuster. We got there's some more. I can't think of their name though. So there's some more. Need 3: Keenan Allen, Chark, Boyd, Higgins, Thielen, Parker. I'm gonna go Keenan Allen, Thielen. I kind of want to say Chark, but I'm gonna say Boyd. I kind of want to say Chark because he had a huge week last week with Luton under center. He seemed to want to throw the ball downfield to DJ Chark. Had a fucking monster week last week, but I'm not gonna try to ride that hot hand here.
And I just want to talk about DJ Chark for a second, man.
Talk about it, man.
I think DJ Chark is a fucking really good wide receiver, and I think any mediocre quarterback that they play for the Jaguars, they're always looking Chark's way, man. I would love to see Chark get just a fucking gunslinger at quarterback that was just lighting him up week in and week out, and I think he would be an absolute fantasy beast. I just don't trust the quarterback situation. That's why he's 4th on my list here. I think Allen, Thielen, and Boyd are 3 of the safest wide receiver plays you have. They're good, they're consistent, and they're always going to provide that solid-ass floor.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm going to roll with that. Sean Goglin got a question. He wants Derek Carr or Joe Burrow today. Dude, Joe Burrow is facing off against one of the best pressure defenses in the NFL in Pittsburgh, whereas we got Derek Carr playing against the Denver Broncos. I think I'm still going to play Joe Burrow. He is lighting it up as far as pass attempts go. Yeah, you're probably going to have a couple of interceptions, but we're not really too worried about that here in fantasy football. I want volume here. I think it's going to be a Josh Jacobs on the ground type game, and possibly not a lot of touchdown equity coming from Derek Carr's face.
I like Joe Burrow of these two. I think either of them are decent plays, but I like Joe Burrow for the simple fact that Garrett Gilbert carved up fucking Pittsburgh last week, and if he can do it, man, imagine what Joe Burrow can do. I do expect Pittsburgh to be better, but it would not shock me if Cincinnati shocked the world and took out Pittsburgh today.
Sure. I think if I got these 2 quarterbacks, I'm looking to the waiver wire, though. I would like to see what's out there available, because I feel like if you got these 2 options, I feel like this is a type of league that you can do some streaming with, and I feel like there's some good options that could be available. So I'll check that out and ask you another question here if you don't like our answer with Joe Burrow. We'll grab one of them titties for me. How about I grab both of them?
Man, I fucking love you, Dynamite
Nipple,
Drew.
baby. Hell yeah.
That's DMD,
Jason,
baby. DMD.
Jason Hammond. Didn't you win something already, man? Shit, you can't be taking all the damn prizes now.
Bullshit. Take all of them, Jason
Robert
Hammond.
Wood.
Be greedy as a motherfucker.
Robert Woods is leading the NFL at the wide receiver position in rushing yards right now. Congratulations, Jason Hammond, for knocking out that trivia question. You, sir, get another shirt or another hat. Thanks for participating in our fucking trivia. We're going to come back next week with it, too.
I definitely thought it was Chase Claypool. That was my guess.
He was up there. I think he's number 2 or 3. But it is definitely Robert Woods right now. And I'm starting Robert Woods this week. FYI. Rich Abbott, what's happening?
In caps lock. I miss you. I was thinking about you last night in the shower, Rich Abbott.
Sean Goglin says Alex Smith is the check down king, and he is absolutely fucking right because Eli Manning is no longer in the NFL. So this is where the J.D. McKissick 14 targets came from last week. Alex Smith. I think he's going to do it again. Excellent analysis, Sean Goglin. Colleen Kunkel, what is this? Patreon.com/True Serum Football. Come get you some, baby.
Hold on. Colleen asked a question.
Colleen didn't ask no question. She said, y'all motherfuckers go to that website and sign up. That's what she said.
I'm doing the old switcheroo from my girl Colleen. Let's go. Skull Nation.
I don't know if she likes that or not because now the fucking Vikings are going to lose because you put that hat on.
I'm just saying Colleen sent me this hat and they undefeated since she did. So this is the one. As long as I don't wear it on my chest, we should be all right.
Yeah, James Miller, what up, baby? What up? Andrew Harris, Detroit D-line sucks, plus McKissick's old team. Yeah, it is. I get it, but
I don't think McKissick is a player that the revenge narrative necessarily fits. I get it if it's like a star that's spurned and cut to the side, but McKissick ain't shit. He just landed in a really good spot. I do think he's gonna have a good game today, though.
I still think he's the second best running back on his own team, but they're being split. So, yeah, I mean, I like McKissick this week. I'm not going against him. Ben Kaiser said, Woods, you did get it correct. However, Jason,
you too late.
Beat you to it. Rich Abbott wants us to pick 3. Emmanuel Sanders, Keenan Allen, Jacoby Myers, Marvin Jones.
Keenan Allen in the smash. That's the easy one.
Yep. I'm going to go Sanders and Jacoby Myers. Volume has been there for Jacoby Myers here lately. I'm going to stick with that. Marvin Jones, I'm telling you to sit him. He can score 3 touchdowns this week, but he is definitely not fucking safe.
I'm going to go with Sanders and Marvin Jones just because I feel like Marvin Jones has that ridiculous ceiling. Even though like Jones is like complete opposite ends of the spectrum, man. He can shit the bed completely, but he can absolutely win you a week. Give me the opportunity and the upside to win the week.
Yeah, for sure. I get it. I hate players like that. Marvin Jones, I hate Marvin Jones. Because you have to start him to be able to get that week. So if you don't start him, you're not going to ever get that week. And if you're not going to start him, then he just doesn't need to be on your team. So I just don't like Marvin Jones. I'm sorry. Landry playing the Elements or Burkhead for a flex spot. I don't think the wind and the rain are going to be that much of a factor. I'm not seeing winds of 15 miles an hour for Pittsburgh right now. So yeah, it's going to be a little wet. I think the rain doesn't bother me. It's when the winds are 20 miles an hour or better that really strike me towards going towards the rushing game. I think that's about the time, the 20 mile an hour range. So I'm going to still stick with Landry here. We can't tell what the fuck Burkhead's going to do. And fucking Damian Harris might still play. He is up in the air.
For me, it's easy. Jarvis Landry.
Cool. Giovanni, a good start against Pittsburgh. Yeah, because he's going to get all of the work for all of it. Giovanni Bernard is a great start this week. Even
Gio
against
Bernard is one of my favorite players in the NFL, man. I love that guy. He just sticks around when he's called upon. He produces, and man, does he got a sweet mustache. Let's go, Gio.
Juju or Kirk. Kirk's been money and may be in a shootout today. But
So-
Juju, my boy.
Nasty Nate Stahl. I just got to meet him the other day. I didn't get to tell you, but I actually shook his hand and got to meet him and say what's up. So it was really nice meeting you, Nate. And I feel you, bro. Christian Kirk's on fire. I'm rolling with Kirk this week.
You met Nate Stahl?
I met Nate Stahl.
What for? How'd that go?
I went up to Crystal Bridges, and he works up there with my buddy Clint. And my buddy Clint's actually who showed him us, I believe, and then saw him in the parking lot, shook his hand, talked to him for a few minutes, and then went inside.
Hell yeah.
We
So,
don't call him Electric Nate because he's an electrician.
is it Juju or Kirk for you today, man? This is a little bit tougher of a question for me because Juju's got the better matchup. Kirk has the much better quarterback.
It's Kirk, man. To me, Kirk has the higher ceiling and the higher floor. Like, I think Kirk is the smash.
I'm going to stick with Juju here. I'm going to say Juju. I don't care about the weather, like I said before. So it is close. I think Juju has a safer floor, though. Sean Goggling. All these damn questions come from YouTube, from you, baby. I love you.
Yeah, hop in our DMs on the Facebook page too, baby, but not until after you ring that damn bell, son. Ring it.
Hell yeah. He might have already ringed it. Who knows?
Ring it again. Unring it and then ring it again just so I can get the notification.
Yeah, full PVR. Need one of these wide receivers. Jacoby, Hollywood, Rager.
Give me Rager.
Give me Rager. Give me Jalen Rager. I fucking love Jalen Rager, dog. I don't know why.
I love Rager.
He's raw, but he's got some fucking potential.
Yeah, he's got huge potential, and I think he's the stud number one that Carson Wentz has been needing, and I think he will develop into that.
Rich Abbott says pick 3 running backs. He's got Swift, Antonio Gibson, McKinnon, Chase Edmonds. He needs 3 of these. I'm going to go Swift. I'm going to go Gibson, and I'm going to wait and see on Chase Edmonds. If Drake plays, I'm going to play McKinnon. We do not have official word yet on Drake. So I'm watching. If Drake plays, I'll play McKinnon. If he doesn't play, I will play Chase Edmonds.
Hey, real quick, thank you, Sean Goglin, for banging that damn bell. Just got that notification, boy. It's Swift and Gibson in a landslide, and then McKinnon if old boy plays, Kenyon Drake. McKinnon if Drake plays, Edmonds if Drake doesn't.
Yeah, we don't always agree, but when we do, Cook or Goddard? Give me Goddard. Fuck Jared Cook. Give me Dallas Goddard all day. He is the top 3 tight end in this NFL today.
Is he?
He is. He's not getting so Carson Wentz.
I like Dallas Goddard as much as the next guy, but top 3 is pretty fucking bold, dude. I mean, you already got Kelsey and Kittle at 1 and 2, so you're saying he's better than every other wide receiver. You're saying he's better than Mark Andrews, Mandrews. Yeah. You're saying he's better than Waller the baller.
Talented, as far as talent goes, I think he is better than Mark Andrews and Derek Waller. And
is he more talented than T.J. Hawkinson and Noah Fant?
He's more polished than both of them. I think that they can, surpass him, but as of right now, I think Goddard is the 3rd best tight end in the NFL.
I think Joey's smoking that shit again, but Goddard's good. He's good. I don't think he's top 3, but I pick him over Cook all day.
He's better than Cook. Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. I pick him over Cook. Absolutely. I'm with you there. I just don't think he's top 3. I think that's pretty bold.
I think he's really fucking good, and you need to open your eyes.
I'm saying he's really good. I'm not saying he's bad. I was fucking pissed when Dallas missed him and fucking Philadelphia robbed him out from under us. But
That's all right. You got Dalton Schultz.
I ain't even sure if he's I don't even think he's the best tight end on his team when they're both healthy.
He's better than Ertz, dog. He's better than fucking Ertz. Right now, he is. If they're both healthy today, he's the better one.
He's not.
All right. Ben Kaiser says Brandon Cooks, Parker, Claypool, Kirk, Higgins, Dallas. Is that DJ Dallas or Edwards? Start 3. Edwards being... I don't know who Edwards is.
We fucked this up last week, too. It wasn't Brian Edwards. It was somebody else.
Was it Edwards?
I'm pretty sure because I thought it was Brian Edwards, and it ended up being a different Edwards. But
yeah,
I'm going to go with Claypool, Kirk, and DJ Dallas.
Give me Brandon Cooks, Claypool, and DJ Dallas until we know who Edwards is. But I don't think there's an Edwards in the NFL that I'd start over those 3. Maybe
Edwards-Helaire.
He's on a bye week, so
fair enough. Gotcha. Fuck. My bad.
All right. Brian Beninda. I need 2 running backs, Moss, Lindsey, or Harris. I'm gonna stick around and wait and see what happens with Harris. But for right now, I would say Moss and Lindsey. If Harris plays, I would play him over Philip Lindsay, though.
I would go Moss and Lindsey regardless.
Okay. I see it. It's not a large enough swing for me anyways. We got Reynolds. I'm assuming Josh Reynolds, Jacoby Myers, DJ Dallas, Keelan Cole, Wayne Gallman. Start 2. Give me DJ Dallas and give me Keelan Cole.
It's definitely DJ Dallas. I think I go DJ Dallas, Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby would be my 3rd option over Reynolds and Gallman, though. Chark, the best DB in the league, is sitting out for Green Bay. He is one of the best.
He's all right.
He's fuck. Come on, dog.
Bro,
Jair Alexander.
It's James Miller. If anybody else said it, I'd be like, yeah, he's great. But it's James Miller, so he's just all right.
Yeah, he really good. So, yeah, he's going to be out. And I like Chark already, even if he were to match up. But
I would love Chark if he had a legit starting quarterback tossing him the rock. I think with the volatility at the quarterback position, that just it makes Chark a coin flip for me.
Okay. Richard McCaleb, Hunt, Duke Johnson, McKissick, pick 2. He says we are awesome, baby.
Hey, Richard McCaleb, I want to know what's that record. I already know the answer to it, but what's that record in that rookie league that just a couple weeks ago you were like, fuck this, I'm done. I don't want to play this anymore. This is shitty. This sucks. This is stupid. I can't win. This ain't working right, blah, blah, blah. And I told you, baby, just stay the course and it'll be all right. And I think you're sitting pretty damn good right now. That's all I want to say about that. Keep that hope alive, my man.
Hell yeah. So give me Hunt and McKissick here. I do like Duke Johnson this week. I'm concerned that he's not going to get the workload that everyone thinks. I think it's a trap game, but I could be wrong.
Fans love Duke Johnson way more than NFL head coaches. Give me Kareem Hunt and McKissick.
Jacoby Myers, T. Higgins, Shepard. I know where you're leaning. I'm going to go Shepard and Jacoby Myers. I'm sitting T. Higgins today, and I know that you're going to disagree with me, but Sterling Shepard does not suck. He's been getting 8-9 targets every single game. The yardage may not be there, but he's got a fucking solid floor.
So you're saying he's getting the opportunity but not getting the production. That would mean he sucks. But this week I would go Shepard as well.
You don't get that amount of targets if you're not getting open. He's getting open. That's the key here. You get open, you get the ball thrown to you.
You know his quarterback's Daniel Jones, right? He don't give a shit if somebody's open or not. He'll throw it, baby. He'll throw it. But I agree. It's Shepard this week. Shepard and Myers. But Shepard sucks, man. Cut him loose. Fuck that guy.
Another Hammond. I don't know him. So just Jason Hammond says he didn't win already. So it could be true. I'm not sure. I feel like a Hammond won last week, though. Was it? I could be wrong. I'm sorry. Pick one. Juju Duke Johnson, standard flex. This one is a little bit tougher for me because I've been leaning Juju everywhere and away from Duke Johnson. However, I think this is about the line and where I draw and say I'd start Duke Johnson here.
I would go Juju, Parker, Duke Johnson in that order. I don't care if it's standard or not. I just don't. I mean, I don't think Duke is going to do anything to warrant starting over these wide receivers.
Okay. Well, first off, I want to go back and say I didn't even read Parker. I didn't read Parker's name at all. And I think I'd start Parker over both of the guys. But he's not safe. I just think Tua showed us something last week, dude. I think this could be the best draft class of fucking quarterbacks and wide receivers we've seen, like
ever.
Could be ever. Yeah, for sure.
And I know that class of 83, I believe it was 83, 84, somewhere in there with Marino and all of those
guys.
Yeah, I wasn't even alive. But since I've been alive, this is the best. And we ain't even seen Jordan Love yet. Aaron Rodgers getting injured this week, and we about to see him pop too.
Justin Hammond won last week.
Oh, Justin so Hammond, we're hooking up the whole damn Hammond family. Are y'all related? Because if not, y'all should be.
Hell yeah.
Y'all got a brother and a sister that can marry each other or something? Shit.
Okay, so Sean Goglin says, yeah, you're right. Lots of other options in that league. I have Burrow and Carr. Here's who is available. Teddy B, Matt Stafford, Drew Lock, Jake Luton, Baker Mayfield, Big Ben. He's willing to drop Carr. I'm still going to go with Burrow here for this week. But you should totally drop Carr and pick up a skill player who you think could possibly hit this week. That way you're not scrambling on the waiver wire next, like Monday, Tuesday, trying to figure out who to pick up. Maybe you already can have that guy on your team. Derek Carr is not going to win you a fucking championship.
I like a couple of those quarterbacks better than Joe Burrow. I would really give a strong consideration to a couple of those guys. Matt Stafford, I think, has a safer matchup, and I like Big Ben on the other side against Cincinnati a little bit more than I like Joe Burrow going against Big Ben and those Steelers.
Big Ben offers nothing with the legs. That's why I steer away from him. And Stafford has no Kenny Galladay this week. So I
would have Kenny Galladay 80% of the time, though. Kenny Galladay is made of glass and is fragile and is always sitting out. He still produces. And Big Ben don't have to win with his legs. He's going to beat Cincinnati with his arm. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe. Kyle Rouser says he got T. Higgins, Gio Bernard, Sterling Shepard to start in the flex. Weather looks windy in Cincy Steeler game. I need to probably look back at that weather report because 15-mile-an-hour winds is what I saw. I think that's not really that bad. I will look back, though, at that. So who you got here?
Give me Gio. Especially if it's windy. That makes it even more of a Gio scripted game to me. I know you want to say Sterling Shepard. I know you want me to, but give me Gio. It's Gio, Shepard, Higgins in that order for me.
Man, fuck. Okay, so from what I'm looking at, I don't see the wind here. I'll check back on that. I don't think it's bad though. But Find my right screen. So I got Jordan. Your camera went off.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you still.
Fuck.
Just unplug that down camera and plug it back in. I would go Geo, Shepard, and then T. Higgins there.
Oh, so you went with the same as me, Geo, Shepard, and T. Higgins. I thought you for sure were going to go with Sterling.
No, I was looking for weather while you were talking, so I didn't hear shit you said. Daniel BB says 6 points for touchdown, 6 points for 300 yards. He wants Brady, Ben, or Wentz. I'm gonna start Wentz here. And I know you're gonna disagree with me. You know what? No, give me Tom Brady. I'm sorry. Give me Tom Brady.
I am going to disagree with you. As much as I think Tom Brady's about to shit all over Carolina this week after that shit show of a performance against the Saints, give me Carson Wentz versus the fucking Giants all day, baby, all day.
All right, Jordan, go ahead and back out of this and click that link again so we can see your face. Hopefully that'll work if your camera situation didn't work.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Colleen Kunkel. Ooh, lucky Helga. Okay, so that
said, ooh, wait, lucky Helga has Super Bowl bound. Now that's right, Skull Nation, tear it up. Let's go. That's my boys in purple. All right, I'm out. I'll be back.
All right, so also in a 1 point league, let me see if I can't find what you're talking about. Okay, is that 1 point per passing for reception? I'm guessing so. I think my opinion would not change, Kyle, but thanks for that clarification. David, I can't say your last name. Deziniz. Pick 3, Claypool, Cooks, Justin Jefferson, AB, Godwin. You got pretty good selection here, baby. I would start off choosing Godwin, Cooks, and hang on, let me see something. See, this is the part where Jordan normally chimes in and talks. Where the fuck? Okay, give me Godwin, Cooks, and Claypool. Give me AB. Godwin, Cooks, and AB. I don't care. They're on the same team. Let me see if I can't get Jordan back in here. There he is. There he is. I can see you now, baby. All right, pick 3. Claypool, Cooks, Jefferson, AB, Godwin. I chose Godwin, AB, and Cooks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Give me Godwin, Jefferson, and Claypool.
Okay.
I don't love the idea of starting both AB and Godwin for starters.
I don't either, but I think they were both involved in the passing game enough last week to where.
And I just want to put out a disclaimer to all of our fans. I have a fucking total boner for Chase Claypool, and I can't help it. I love this guy, dude. I think he's electric every time he touches the ball. He might be my favorite player in the NFL right now. Fucking love that guy. So I think I look at him in a different light than most people do. So temper expectations on on Chase Claypool every time I say something about him, because I'm just fucking in love with that guy. Love him.
Yeah, you got them beer goggles on.
I do, boy. I do. I'd let him hold both of my beers.
All right, Ben Kaiser says Aguilar, Slayton, Marvin Jones, Larry Fitzgerald, pick 2. I'm gonna go with Aguilar and Slayton here.
I
Fuck
never
Marvin
thought I
Jones.
would be advising anybody to start Nelson Aguilar again coming into this season, but you dial him up this week, baby. Nelson Aguilar is Slayton for me. I agree.
Hell yeah. Pick 2, Edmonds, Jamal Williams, DJ Dallas, Kenyon, or Kelly PPR. Keep an eye on the Kenyon Drake news before kickoff. That's for Kenyon Drake and Chase Edmonds there. Otherwise, I'd pick whichever. Fuck. If Kenyon Drake plays, I'd play him and DJ Dallas. If Kenyon Drake does not play, I'd play Edmonds and DJ Dallas.
If Kenyon Drake doesn't play, I would go DJ. I think DJ Dallas is the smash of these guys. DJ in every format. If Kenyon Drake plays, I'm probably looking at Jamal Williams. If Kenyon Drake doesn't play, give me Edmonds. I have no faith in Kenyon Drake, man. I want no part of him.
I feel you. Michael Thomas, Cooper Kupp, Juju Smith-Schuster, Brandon Cooks, Godwin, Shepard, Justin Jefferson, pick 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, that's a lot of options. So
it is fucking insane to me that Michael Thomas is in this question, man. How far has that dude fallen since preseason?
Okay, so I'm gonna go Michael Thomas, Cooper Kupp, Brandon Cooks, and Godwin here.
Give me
same ones.
What?
Same ones.
Nah, give me Michael Thomas, Justin Jefferson, Chris Godwin, Sterling Shepard.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't listen to him, David. Don't listen to him.
What do you not like about that? Because you love Sterling Shepard. I just don't love Cooks as much as you do apparently anymore. And I fucking love me some Justin Jefferson. I have almost a big boner for him as I do Chase Claypool. I think Justin Jefferson is pretty much in must-start territory.
Okay. I just don't like that he is going to be playing against a solid Chicago defense who's not going to give Kirk Cousins time on prime time.
But I also think Chicago is reeling. I think Minnesota is building some momentum. I think Minnesota wins this game. That was my upset of the week this week in our roundtable.
Kirk Cousins in prime time. So I think Minnesota is actually favored in this contest.
Oh, are they?
By 3 points. So
well, I think they're going to win.
Yeah, I don't. Ben Kaiser. Should you bench DJ Moore for Reynolds, McKinnon, or Higgins? Fuck, man. No, you shouldn't. I think you continue to play DJ Moore. He's the best out of these. I do like the Josh Reynolds matchup. However, he's the third option on that team. DJ Moore could be the third option in Carolina, but DJ Moore is so much more talented than Reynolds, and I don't know what the fuck's going on in San Francisco's backfield. So I'm trying not
Neither
to.
Neither do
they. Yeah, they don't. So I would start DJ Moore and fucking pray about it.
Fucking pray about it. I love that answer.
Mike Davis or Antonio Gibson, non-PPR. I am going to stick with Mike Davis here. Fuck no, I'm not. I'm going to stick with Antonio Gibson here in non-PPR. I don't like Mike Davis's matchup. However, if you're on DraftKings, that motherfucker is $4,000 because Christian McCaffrey came back. So Mike Davis is a minimum salary running back on DraftKings. I got him in my lineup on DraftKings. However, I'd start Antonio Gibson here.
Give me Antonio Gibson. I don't think it's all that hard, especially non-PPR. PPR, I think I would take a longer look at Davis, but Davis really hasn't done shit in several weeks, even without McCaffrey, so he's cooled off considerably. I think Antonio Gibson is a solid play.
Sean Goglin, you know what he did? He rang that bitch a few weeks ago. Then when you said unring it and then ring it again, he did it again.
Sean Goglin, you just moved up into my upper echelon of favorite people that listening to us, baby. I love it. Thank you.
Weekly questions from Mark Steenbergen.
Oh, man, I was worried Steenbergen wasn't showing up this week, but every week like clockwork. What's up, Steenbergen?
Fuller and the Elements are Thielen against the Bears defense. I don't give a fuck. Give me Adam Thielen. He is an every week start. Fuller's been hot recently, so I get the question. It's Thielen for me. I'm not playing with Fuller in that situation. He's going to be matched up against one of the fastest cornerbacks in the NFL today in Ward. So give me Thielen. I think Ward can keep up with Fuller as far as the speed goes.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Who is the number one wide receiver in Minnesota?
In Minnesota?
In Minnesota.
The number one wide receiver in Minnesota is Thielen.
Okay. No doubt about it in your mind?
No, not yet. I see something changing in the future because your boy is fucking good. Justin Jefferson.
I asked because you seem to be so confident in Thielen, but not confident at all in Jefferson, even though they have the same matchup. So that just I was just curious. To me, though, it's Adam fucking Thielen, and it's not close.
Yeah. Sean Goglin says, good content, guys. Really appreciate the breakdown. Sean, man, this is what we fucking live for, dude. We're gonna take time with each question that comes in here, man. We appreciate you asking these questions. Fucking love this shit, man. Thanks for participating. You're the one that's making the wheels turn, baby.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Sean Goglin, more than you can know.
Drake or Gesicki in the flex. What the fuck have we come to? If Drake plays, I gotta play Drake.
It's Gesicki either way. Kenyon Drake is a bum. He's done. He's not good. He wasn't good. He had a nice little stretch last year. He does what Kenyon Drake does. He comes in, puts together 4 or 5 good games, and then he fucking disappears. Done with Kenyon Drake. Scrap him, drop him. He ain't even worth rostering.
Don't listen to him. Drake is worth a roster spot. I would start Drake if he plays.
I would rather have Marvin Jones Jr. on my roster than Kenyon Drake. I said it.
Buffalo Bills have been letting anything run on them. So I have no – in offense, I feel like this offense has kind of transitioned into something else with DeAndre Hopkins, and the rushing lanes aren't quite the same as they were last year. It's super weird. Drake should be having production, so maybe you're right as far as he's a bum. However, I think the opportunity is fucking, if he plays, it's going to be there. Confidently would start him over Gesicki if he plays.
Who is the better running back?
Chase Edmonds.
Now? Okay.
Chase Edmonds.
I have to say it.
Yep. Rich Abbott, thank you, baby.
Thank you, Rich Abbott. We love you, bro.
Goddard or Ebron? I'm going to go Goddard here.
Goddard's the third best tight end in the league, so you got to go with Goddard here.
I do like Ebron's matchup, though, so I like Goddard, though. I like
Ebron is that girl that I just can't let go, man. Every year I fuck with Eric Ebron, even though I say I won't, man, because I love that dude. And I think Eric Ebron has so much talent, and I think he could be so fucking good, but he's just not. It doesn't translate, man. So, yeah, it's Goddard for me.
Raj Veer ass hat. Hey guys, need some advice real quick. If you'd help me out, let's hear it, baby. I love your name. I hope it's a real name too. Swift. I love it. Hey, we ain't picking on you. We picking on you though. Swift, Edmonds, Mike Davis, Lindsey, Drake. Would you stop laughing so I can focus, please? Shit. Swift, Edmonds, Mike Davis, Philip Lindsay, Drake at running back, Marvin Jones, Robbie Anderson, Mike Evans, Curtis Samuel, Emmanuel Sanders. Need 2-2-1 full PPR. Thanks in advance. You're welcome, baby. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex pull PPR. Pull PPR. Give me Swift and Mike Davis. Give me Curtis Samuel and Robbie Anderson, and then I will flex Mike Evans and hope that it works out. Jordan.
What's up,
Jordan?
baby?
Your fucking camera went off again, baby. Close it out and come back in.
Oh, give me just a second. All right, is that better? So, I think the last name is a shot, but it's Swift, Edmonds, Mike Davis, Lindsay, and Drake at running back. Jones, Anderson, Evans, Curtis Samuel, or Sanders at wide receiver. Need 2-2-1 and full PPR. So, 2 running backs. Give me Swift and give me Davis.
Same as me.
2 wide receivers. Give me Robbie Anderson. And give me Mike Evans. If Drake doesn't play, give me Edmonds in the flex. If Drake does play, give me Emmanuel Sanders in the flex.
Okay, Curtis Samuel was my third option there.
I just don't. Again, I don't love starting Anderson and Samuel.
You guys have any deep PPR sleepers I could pick up? My entire team is hurt. Deep sleepers depend on the deepness of your vagina. Yeah. Or
Eric Bruner, do me a favor on this one. Send either Joey or I a PM on Facebook. Let's see what's on that waiver wire. It's hard to gauge that without knowing, because I mean we play in some deep fucking leagues. Yours might be deeper, I doubt it, but it might not be quite as deep. So I think we absolutely can help you there.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you my name right here on the screen, so you can come find me on Facebook, or you can go to truthserumfootball.com. There's an email in there under contact. You can email us as well if that's what you need to do.
Absolutely.
If you're not on Facebook. So yep, get up with us. Let's see that fucking waiver wire, baby. We'll help you out. Gus Edwards, that's fucking right. That was the question earlier, the other Edwards.
It was the same as last week. It was Gus Edwards. We couldn't fucking remember. I'm going to put a sticky note on my computer. Edwards is Gus for next week.
Yeah.
There ain't Edwards in this league. I would start over Chase Edmonds. Not one.
So I'm thinking this is the touchdown only league, and you get bonus points for 100-yard games and 300-yard passing games. No yardage, no PPR, none of that shit. It's just touchdowns and bonus games as far as yardage go. 6 points. Let's see. Pick 2. Do you understand the format?
Yep. I think DJ Dallas and give me DJ Dallas and James Conner.
Give me Mike Thomas and DJ Dallas.
It should be Mike Thomas. I just don't have faith in him yet.
It's Mike Thomas. Yeah, thank you, Mark Steenberg. Man, are we that far behind? We got to catch up on some questions here. It was way earlier when we were looking for that. Alshon Jeffrey, no. Evan Singletary or Zach Moss. Give me Zach Moss, not close.
Oh, man.
Do you agree?
Alshon Jeffrey, no. Give me Zach Moss as well.
Okay. Clamped is pick 2. Start this week. Christian Kirk, Chase Edmonds, J.D. McKissick. Give me Christian Kirk and J.D. McKissick if Drake is in. If Drake's out, I would play Chase Edmonds over McKissick.
100% with you on it.
Cool. Jason Hammond, Juju, Godwin, Brandon Cooks, Jones, pick 3. I'm
Juju
sitting
Godwin Cooks.
Yeah, I'm sitting Jones Jr. there. Have to start T. Higgins this week. Bye week blues. That's okay. T. Higgins is a good wide receiver. That's not that bad. It's just every time his name has come up, I've just liked other options better than him. It doesn't mean that I don't like him this week.
So just a question for you. Where do you rank T. Higgins in this draft class, Joey?
Man, I don't even know because I can't visualize all 15 really good wide receivers that got drafted. But he's going to be in the top 6 or so as of right now. I see a big fucking future for this guy though. He's got some potential.
Yeah, he was a fucking monster at Clemson. It kind of shocked me that I expected him to get drafted over a couple of the guys that went in the first round or went ahead of him. I think he has a very bright future as well, and I think he will absolutely be worth the stash, especially when AJ Green gets the hell out the way.
I like this question, John Mobbs, because it's not just a question: is DK Metcalf gonna run wild on Ramsey? If you want to look back at the shadow reports, Ramsey's not shadowing this year. He's kind of sticking to his one side. And DK Metcalf, it doesn't matter who the fuck he's going against, he's gonna run wild on them. DK Metcalf is a fucking beast. I am sold. He's the next fucking TO dog. I fucking love DK.
I think DK has the potential to be a first round draft pick next season in fantasy formats.
I think he will be. He'll be a top 3 wide receiver pick. That's a late first round pick.
I'm not ready to say it yet because I still think there's some discussion on a couple of guys. But yeah, DK Metcalf is a fucking monster. And one of the things I think I was more right on than anything in preseason was this was the guy to own in Seattle. And Lockett's been good. DK is a fucking beast, man. I ain't worried about any matchup. Give me DK. There's no... You could put Deion Sanders against him on the other side, and I'm smash starting DK Metcalf every single week, baby.
Yeah, because Deion old as fuck right now.
I'm talking about prime time Deion.
Prime time.
Give me DK Metcalf. There ain't nobody that's stopping that man.
50-mile-an-hour winds this week. What are you talking about? Play Carr or Locke or Deshaun Watson.
Derek Carr's little ass gonna get blown away at 50-mile-an-hour winds, dude.
No. Where are these winds at? Because I ain't seen shit about no 50-mile-an-hour winds. I'm assuming he's talking about Cleveland weather and Deshaun Watson.
Either way, in order, I'm going Deshaun Watson, Locke, and Carr. But Deshaun's still way overrated.
I am going to go Watson, Carr, then Locke. And that's contingent on a 50-mile-an-hour wind. And I am not aware of that. And I apologize if I'm not correct, but I haven't heard anything about 50-mile-an-hour winds this week. Have you?
Nah.
It could be wrong. Check that out. If so, I'd play fucking Carr over him. Been watching for 10 minutes and just noticed you got a sex doll in the back. It's not a sex doll, baby. This is Brenda.
Beautiful Brenda. And do me a favor, Raj. Bang that damn bell for me if you haven't already. Get in here. I want to talk to you more, baby. I like you.
I do too. All right. You've been watching for 10 minutes and just seen Brenda. What's wrong with you? When titties is on the TV, you look at the titties. That's always the first thing I see. Will A-Rob play? As far as I know, he is going to play. And if he plays, I'm playing him. Yeah, A-Rob's going to play. I'm not concerned. Pick one, start this week. We got Wentz, Breeze, Watson. Weather is terrible in Cleveland. Let me look at that, man, because this is the second time I've heard.
Give me Carson Wentz against the Giants this week. And then if you really just don't want to play Wentz, give me Breeze.
Boom. I just got the weather reports in just fucking now. How you like me? Give me a second while it pulls up. I want to be as accurate as I can here. I like your fantasy team more than me. Rainy expected to be 58 degrees, 54% chance of wind, 25 mile an hour winds at kickoff. Winds are blowing from end zone to end zone throughout the game. Okay, yeah, so this does bring a lot of concern with Deshaun Watson here. I'm glad you guys pulled me up on that. I would probably go ahead and start for the previous question. I'm gonna go back for just a second. I do apologize. Caleb Ashley. I would play Carr over Deshaun Watson with 25 mile an hour winds for sure. And they're gonna be wind gusts. So yeah, that definitely affects throwing. Although I'm not concerned of the rain. So Wentz, Breeze, Watson, Newton, or Carr. I'm going to go Wentz. I like Wentz this week. Carson Wentz for me.
That's what I said too.
Okay. Last name sounds like genus. Penis. Who is we talking about, David?
He's talking about himself, dude.
Oh genus. God. Okay. I got
you
it.
David Genus. Week, dude.
Not bad. Shit. It's early. 6-3 in the rookie league. Thanks to y'all. Thanks to you,
Richard McCaleb. Whoop that ass, son. Don't get discouraged. Don't lose hope. I can't wait to play with you next year.
Yeah, Richard McCaleb, you're the one doing the work. You're the one asking. You're the one intrigued by information. That is all you. You can go out and find all the same information we can. Most of it anyways. We do have a few paid services that we use, but you can fucking find this shit, man. The fact is you are putting in the effort. You're the one winning, dog. It's all you. Woods, Godwin, Parker, full PPR. Give me fucking Robert Woods all day long here over Godwin. Parker?
No, I'm fucking with you. Give me Woods.
Okay. Godwin is a close second here. Parker is on the back burner. What do you guys think of AB after last week? Would you start him over Kirk? I think I would not start him over Kirk, but I'm definitely going to hold on to him. He was targeted. He did not play as many snaps. He wasn't on the field for the entire game, but he was getting targeted when he was on the field. So I'm holding out hope for AB and hopes that he doesn't do anything stupid, crazy. But last week showed us that he didn't you didn't see him frown. You didn't see anything that could indicate craziness. Maybe he's turned over a new leaf, man, but definitely like AB on the football field.
I love AB the rest of the season. I think he's going to be productive, and there's gonna come a point where he's in your lineup every week. So this is less about AB to me and more about Christian Kirk, who's really fucking coming on and doing well. Christian Kirk is producing. Ride that hot hand.
All right, Robinson, Claypool, Judy, Jefferson, Myers, Rager. Pick 3. I'm gonna go Robinson. I'm gonna go Rager, and I'm gonna go either Judy or Jefferson. I'm gonna sit Myers for sure. Give me Judy as my third option.
Gross. Give me Robinson, give me Jefferson, and give me Rager over Claypool. I love me some Chase Claypool, but Jalen Rager got that juicy fucking matchup against the Giants.
Yeah, for sure. We got Duke Johnson, Curtis Samuel, Jacoby Myers, Josh Reynolds, Richie James. Pick 1. Give me Duke Johnson here. It's Duke Johnson, not close. However, if you need a wide receiver, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ride that Richie James big game that he had last week. I chose wrong last week when I picked up Trent. thinking, it's going to be one of these guys. Somebody's got to catch the fucking ball. It was Richie James, and something deep down told me that I knew it was going to be that. I chose wrong. Anyways, I would choose Richie James as the wide receiver, though, in a dart throw.
Give me Duke.
It's Duke first. Yeah, for me.
Yep.
Lamar or Goff? Here is a question that I've been fucking waiting for. We got Goff against Seattle today, right?
Yep.
Lamar Jackson is playing New England. New England is kind of decimated on the ground here. This is a very close one. 6 points per passing touchdown. I'm going to go Goff. In a 4-point league, I would go Lamar. It's very, very close. But I do love Goff this week.
Give me Goff no matter the format. I think you're blinded by your boner for Lamar Jackson here. Give me anybody against the Seattle secondary, especially somebody who can throw the damn ball. It's Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, typically, the games he smashes, he's either up or down, dude. The games that he smashes are against weak opponents. And against a tough opponent, that's where he just completely shits the bed. I do love Goff this week. David Genus, you guys seem to be liking Godwin a lot. I'm having a hard time trusting him with the injuries this year. Can you justify that? No, we can't justify injuries. We're concerned about that too. We can't predict them either. If he's going healthy into the game, I'm playing him.
And David, I think that's more Joey than me. I think Joey is more on the Chris Godwin bandwagon than I am. And I have very much the same concerns that you do as far as we haven't seen it yet. And I think a normal wide receiver like Devontae Adams, for instance, right? He gets injured, he comes back. You're putting him in the lineup because it's Devontae fucking Adams. And Chris Godwin, I think, is in that same conversation. But the difference is you have Mike Evans, you have Antonio Brown, you have Rob Gronkowski, you have Leonard Fournette. You have all these weapons in that Tampa Bay offense, which I think makes him push down even further to me. So
I still believe he is the number one option, and it's going to kind of spread defenses out a little bit more with all the weapons.
I think by the end of the year, I would not be surprised if he's the number 3 option in this offense.
Shit.
I could see Antonio Brown and Rob Gronkowski both hopping him.
As far as targets go,
I'm saying as the season goes on, late in the season, I think Brady is just going to continue to trust Gronk more and more and more. And I still think Antonio Brown's the most talented wide receiver on that team.
Do we think Mike Evans is the clear bottom of the 3 of these wide receivers?
Mike Evans needs a new team, baby. That's what Mike Evans needs.
Absolutely agree. Jason Hammond says, bear down, Minnesota is not going to win. Rep your team, baby.
Jason Hammonds, I love you. I don't love them Bears, though. Let's go, Skull.
Bobby Swan, I appreciate everything you guys do. Thanks, TSF. Bobby Swan, we appreciate you, man. I love your ass.
We love you, Bobby Swan. Tell baby girl happy birthday from TSF, and we love you, man. I can't wait to keep building with you, man.
Hell yeah. Russell Fry, Mike Davis, or Brandon Cooks in the flex. Full PPR.
Whew. I will finally pick Brandon Cooks. Give me Brandon Cooks in this one.
I'm with you. It's close, though. A matchup base close for me. Yeah, give me Brandon Cooks. Pick 2, Gibson, Edmonds
or Moss.
I think Drake's going to play. So I'm going to go ahead and say Gibson and Moss here as my 2 starts. But if Drake don't play, I would sit Zach Moss for Edmonds.
Yep. 100% with you.
Audra Bonds, Goddard or Fant? Give me Goddard.
Give me Noah Fant.
Give me Goddard.
Yeah, give me Goddard. I'm just playing. I just wanted to prove a point. He ain't the 3rd best wide receiver or tight end in the league, though.
Okay. I've heard it all. It's all good. Hell yeah.
But why don't you go ahead and tell us how to pronounce that last name? I really want to know, Raj. Also, bang that bell for us, baby, and get over into the Facebook group. We love you.
Oh yeah. That same question. We got you. Jarvis Landry or Jacoby Myers? Give me Jarvis Landry. Thanks for the question, Emily. Jacoby Myers has been getting some targets lately. Cam Newton does seem to like him. However, is Jarvis Landry or Jacoby Myers? Give me the talent.
Yep.
I remember next week about Gus. Sorry. Yeah, if you just say Gus, there's only one Gus, and it is a clear and obvious name. I don't know why it's the Edmonds or Edwards fucking stumps me every week.
It's because we love Brian Edwards and we don't love none of them other hoes.
Hell yeah. Christian Gamer. Are you a gamer? Would you start DJ Dallas over Chase Edmonds? If Kenyon Dre's, I'd start DJ Dallas regardless over both Kenyon Drake and Edmonds.
100% DJ Dallas, man.
Mike Pompa says 50 miles an hour winds in Wisconsin.
Don't blow away over there, big boy. Hunker down, baby. We need you, big Pompa Pump. I love you, baby. It was real good catching up with you yesterday.
Goff, Watson, Big Ben, pick 2. Give me Goff and
give me the 2 good quarterbacks, Goff and Big Ben.
You're all for that. But yeah, give me Goff and Big Ben this week as well. Trade alert. Okay, this is some new shit. Kelsey and A-Rob for Aaron Jones and Goddard. Do it need help at running back? He has CEH and Taylor. Fuck, man. That sucks, dude. I was high on both of those guys, too. Hopefully it's not my fault you have them both.
Jonathan Taylor is looking like a bust. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I think, is just fine. I don't think I would do it, man. I love Aaron Jones, and I think he's an absolute difference maker. But to me, Dallas Goedert is the odd man out in this equation. He does not belong in this group with Aaron Jones, Travis Kelce, and Allen Robinson. I stick with the Kelce and A-Rob side.
I do too in a vacuum, but if your wide receivers are already like studs, like if you got a Terry McLaurin and you got a DeAndre Hopkins, like if you got a couple of good wide receivers, I would make that trade because
it's the Kelce Goddard that I don't like.
You can get by with Goddard though. That's my point here. Like Aaron Jones is a big time player,
difference maker. Yep.
If you're solid at wide receiver, I'd do that trade. If not, I think I would stick with what I got because Kelce and A-Rob are both smash starts every week.
Yep.
Tua or Carr? I like Tua a whole lot. I want to see a little bit more. We got to see lots of quick decisions, accurate throws, balls have zip on them. Tua showed me some shit last week. We didn't get the chance to see it the week before. He's still a fucking rookie. Derek Carr's got a good matchup. Give me Derek Carr.
It's Tua time, baby. Give me Tua on this march to the playoffs for the Miami Dolphins, and Tua coming out of nowhere and snatching that Rookie of the Year by getting his team into the playoffs, unlike Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert.
Oof. David Zenas, so with the win, should Houston wide receiver be a sit? I believe there was a Houston wide receiver question with yeah, they would be a sit depending on your other options. There was some Brandon Cooks questions that I may have answered incorrectly before. Please, if I answered Brandon Cooks on something you had, I know I declined Will Fuller earlier, but it does temper my expectations a little bit on Brandon Cooks. But it doesn't necessarily mean to sit him. Last name, close. Genus may be more accurate. Okay.
David the Penis, I'll forever know you as that, baby. Let's go. DP Dave.
Hell yeah. All right. You're welcome. Andrew, need a tight end streamer from Ben Kaiser, Knox, Olsen, and Joku Higby. Give me Higby, and I don't fucking like any of these options, but Higby would be my number one here.
Give me Olsen, and I also don't like any of these fucking options.
Give me
I think this one, man, it's a total crapshoot. I don't think any expert opinion is going to help you here. Pick the one you fucking have the best gut feeling about and roll with it.
Yeah, my gut feeling comes from a very, very beatable Seattle secondary is why I chose Higby. Rip your team.
That's my girl.
Watson or Goff or Watson and Burrow.
Or Goff and Burrow. So
Hold
pick
on.
two. Watson, Goff, and Burrow. Give me Goff and give me Burrow.
I'm going to go Goff and Burrow as well.
Although, never mind. Go ahead.
Thomas Heffron, Dallas Goedert, Ebron, Hunter Henry. Any move to a flex spot? What are your other flex options? This looks just specifically like a tight end question. If it's a tight end only, I'm going to go Goddard, Hunter Henry, and then Ebron. Other options on your team include who would determine whether or not I would flex one of the other guys. Ben Kaiser showing a group here. If you, I'm assuming this is probably the NFC North divisional group. Anyone else who wants to share one of the True Serum groups here in the comments, feel free to do so.
Pimp it out.
Pimp it out. 2 quarterback lead. We got you, Mike Pompa. Augie G. What's up?
What's up?
Rager or Mike
That was
Williams?
my boy Doug.
Hell yeah. Rager or Mike Williams?
Give me Rager. Give me Rager against New York. I think Rager has a good chance to get some yards and get in the end zone today.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like Rager here as well. Mike Williams is a fucking certified big play stud, though. But he gets to play Miami's defense. And I know that a lot of it's swayed by some defensive touchdowns here the past few weeks. And Miami's defense is fucking good, though. Like, it's not just like they're not lucking up into touchdowns. They're creating fucking plays, and they're a fucking good defense. I really like Miami. So give me Rager here.
And Tua is about to bring them into the playoffs.
Clutchful. Pick 1 and 1. We got Thielen, Brandon Ayuk, Williams, Antonio Gibson. We need
Before I pick 1 and 1, Clutchful, do me a favor. Bang that damn bell for us. Let us know you love us. And then if I got to pick 1 and 1, give me Adam Thielen and give me Antonio Gibson.
Give me Adam Thielen and Brandon Ayuk with a slight edge towards Antonio Gibson. Ayuk slightly over Antonio Gibson there.
We both agree on Adam Thielen, though. He's the smash.
Yeah, for sure. Swift, Judy, Dobbins in the flex. Give me Swift. And
give me Swift, Dobbins, and then Judy in that order.
Same order for me. I like it. LOL. Joey has Jonathan Taylor and 5 points when I got Naheem Hines and 28 points. Fuck you, Thomas Efron. Efron.
That just proves that at the end of the day, you can fucking know everything and it don't matter, because sometimes people like Naheem Hines just going to go off for no fucking reason.
I'm not going to lie to you, dude. Naheem Hines
is crushing it, bro. Crushing it.
Dude, before you get him into the open space on a swing pass or, a screen or something outside, and he was good. But this year he's showing me he can run between the tackles, even being as small as he is. The vision that this guy shows, the vision is the only thing that's topping him over Jonathan Taylor right now. There's that same hole for Jonathan Taylor, and he looks like Trent
I'm pretty sure that
dog.
Jonathan Taylor is actually just David Montgomery in a Colts uniform. I think it's looking like Naheem Hines is the best running back on this team.
I think Jonathan Taylor has some vision to work on, and I don't think that's something that you just kind of get better at, seeing holes, because Trent Richardson never did. But we came into the year thinking that this Colts offensive line was just legit. They're going to be the smash mouth, push motherfuckers off the line type offensive line, and it has not been that way, man. I think a lot of it, Jonathan Taylor's got talent, man. It just open your eyes, man. I get it.
I know he's got talent. I love him. I'm just saying the eye test, he ain't passing it right now because he don't look very good.
Gino, I'm gonna go ahead and make that trade, dog. I would do that trade and get
so
you.
That'll leave him with DK, Ridley, Galladay, and Higgins at wide receiver.
Yeah.
And that will give him Goddard, which is a downturn in the tight end, but will give him Aaron Jones and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think I agree with you on this. I would go ahead and do that trade, knowing that you got DK and Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, I like it, man.
DK did a whole lot to sway me on that one.
It's gonna hurt a lot to get rid of Kelsey. I get it, man, but Kelsey's not gonna score 4 rushing touchdowns in one game, so I like Aaron Jones a little bit more than you can deal with streaming tight ends. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Fournette, Juju, Curtis Samuel, pick 2.
I'll let you go first.
I don't want to, man.
Oh, I'll let you go first.
Give me Fournette and Juju.
Fournette and Juju. No doubt about it. Let's go. Best running back in Tampa Bay and Juju Smith-Schuster. Dial it up.
Watch your voice just get so much deeper. Fournette's the best running back. No, the fuck he's not. Ronald Jones is. Every week he comes out. Ronald Jones is the number 1 running back. And every week the ball, it gives Arians an excuse. Right. Man, fuck you, Bruce Arians.
We can both agree on that.
David Genus, I'm going to have to send y'all a video saying my last name. Yeah, do that shit, baby. Also in the Cincy area, been a Pitt fan since he was 7, though. These wins are whipping here. Cleveland got it crazy right now. Okay. Sold on the wind. I was not aware. However, the wind reports came in to me during this video. So I'm with you, baby.
Hunker down Fatty Patty this week. So make sure she don't go flying up in the wind.
You got to stop doing that. Chris Howard. Morning, fellas.
That's just my voice. What you want from me? It's not like I'm trying to be deep. Fuck you.
Ben Kaiser up here sharing the slots group, not the NFC North group. I do apologize. I do thank you for sharing that. If you like memorabilia, if you like cards, if you like playing fantasy football challenge games, team pick'ems, come up here and click that motherfucking link. Look at that. Patrick Mahomes and Kareem Hunt double rookie graded 9 PSA card right there. Rookie autograph.
Signatures on it. Come win this from me in that slot group. Let's go. I'm trying to get this bitch away.
All right, so I'm fucking tripping right now. Are you changing your voice, or is something wrong with the connection on your microphone?
It must be something with my mic, man. I'm talking normal. Like I don't fucking know, dude.
You sound like you're making your voice really deep. It is kind of freaking me out.
I'm sorry.
Audra Bond sharing a group here in this bitch too. That's what's up. Thank you. Augie G, what about Judy or Mike Williams? I feel like Judy will have a good day against the Raiders, but shit, I don't know. Shit.
I don't know. Mike Williams, fuck Jerry Judy.
We don't know either, but I would play Mike Williams. I mean, I would play Judy over Mike Williams this week. I think there's a better floor for targets there. But
yeah, I do think that comes down to a floor versus ceiling kind of thing. If you need the big point game from somebody, do Mike Williams. Mike Williams.
Dude, I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it. Can you X out and come back, dude? You sound like a robot. You know when the voice changers you call make prank calls? Like, I'm gonna need $1 million or
Is that any better?
Huh?
Is that any better?
It's different. It's your computer microphone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird. Put it back. I like the other version better.
Oh, this is not any better.
I don't know why this doing. How do you guys feel about Hollywood this week? I know the Ravens passing offense has been horrid, but he's got to have a game sometime, right? I mean,
Hollywood and Lamar Jackson have something in common, and it's that they're both kind of overrated. I don't think that he has to have a good game sometime. I was pretty high on Hollywood coming into the year, but I don't think it's happening, man. I don't like Hollywood, and I would trade him if I could.
I think that a game is coming because he's getting a lot of deep targets, a lot of high valuable targets. However, they're not catchable. Lamar Jackson is throwing the ball inaccurately deep down the field, and this is a Lamar Jackson problem. I don't think it's a Hollywood problem. They're going to connect on some of those, but I think there was like 4 of 17 targets, 20 yards down the field were catchable to him the last time I checked, which is completely horrible. But I mean, I do think regression will come. Duke, T. Higgins, Gio, Deontay Johnson, Evans, Samuel at flex. Are we picking just one here? Because if so, give me Gio Bernard. I go Gio, Duke, Deontay, Higgins, Samuel, and then Evans.
Damn,
that sound.
Evans at the bottom. Give me Gio, Deontay, Duke, Higgins. No. Gio, Deontay, Duke, Evans, Higgins, Samuels in that order.
Seth Freck says Fant, Ingram, or Goddard. My answer is going to be Goddard here.
Give me Goddard.
Hell yeah. Okay, we agree on a Goddard question. Sit Jarvis Landry due to the wind out of the flex. It depends on your options. I'm still willing to start a short area target like Jarvis Landry in a windy game. They're going to pass the ball. It's not going to be all running. But light up Nick Chubb if you got him. Light up Kareem Hunt if you got him. Yeah, so John Mobb was hearing it too, dog. It doesn't sound like he did some air duster. It sounded like we did some duster and then was listening to him talk.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so everyone's hearing his voice.
Shit, I'm sorry, guys. Is it still all crazy?
No, you're good now, baby.
Oh, okay.
Josh Allen or Kyler Murray. Give me motherfucking Kyler Murray this week. He was the number 1 quarterback last week. He's going to be the number 1 quarterback this week as well.
Kyler Murray is everything Lamar Jackson wishes he was. Dial him up every week. Smash start.
Fuck yes. Well, guys, it's been real. Y'all cracked me up. I'm looking to TSF more. Fucking thank you, baby. Come find us. Wish me luck on these wins. Don't knock my power out so I can watch undefeated Steelers smash the fiance Bengals. Okay.
I think you're saying his fiance is a Bengals fan. Whoop that ass, David Genus, David the Penis. Let's go. Can't wait to talk to you more, baby. Thanks for tuning in.
Hell yeah, for sure. But there was you got a cellular device that you can always watch them games on. Just make sure that bitch is charged up so if the power goes out, you still got it. Miles Sanders, Fournette, Mike Davis, pick 2, full PPR. Give me Miles Sanders and Mike Davis.
I knew Joey was going to say that. Give me Miles Sanders and Lenny Fournette.
Fuck Leonard Fournette.
Dude, Mike Davis ain't done shit. Like, I don't.
Leonard Fournette fucking sucks. So
Leonard Fournette's producing. Mike Davis isn't. Plain and simple.
Mike Davis is a better running back than Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette is a better fantasy asset than Mike Davis at this point in the season, and Leonard Fournette is a better running back than both Mike Davis and Ronald Jones. Deal with it, baby. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Put some respect on that man's name.
Fuck him. Okay. He's got Melvin Gordon, Phillip Lindsay. Who does he start? He says Melvin's getting more volume. Lindsey's better yards per attempt. I try not to look at yards per attempt. I think Philip Lindsey's got some great fucking vision and he's got burst. Melvin Gordon's the start here, though. Give me the volume, give me the receiving game out of the backfield. I don't think either are great starts, but I would choose Melvin Gordon.
I took a beating in the preseason for still having love for Philip Lindsey. And I will tell you, I think Philip Lindsey is a better football player at this point in their careers than Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon's going to get the volume. Melvin Gordon's the starter. Melvin Gordon is the guy you start in this. I do think Lindsey's a better player.
Okay. Mike Pompa says, fuck, he missed that question. He probably got a phone call. All good. We'll answer it again. We got Swift, Dobbins, and then Judy in the flex. That's how we rank them, both of us.
Swift is smash on this one for me, Pompa.
Yeah. Last question here, and then we will get out of here unless another one comes in. But we got Kirk, Gibson, Mike Davis for a flex.
I would go in that exact order. Kirk, Gibson, then Mike Davis.
I think I'm with you. I think it's close between Gibson and Kirk for me, though. Gibson's just better than J.D. McKissick in all aspects. He's a good receiver, too. I don't know why McKissick is playing every single third down for them. I do think that role will eventually change up and Gibson be the number one there and be a full 3-down workhorse. However, give me Kirk this week. He's on a tear. Ride that hot hand.
Let's do it.
Augie G, thank you guys. I'm about to head out. And as always, go Chiefs. Around here, we say, as always, stay true. But yeah, fucking go Chiefs. They on a bye week, though. If I smash Joey this week, do I start and sit Hold on. If I smash Joey this week, can I do a start and sit celebrity guest next week?
Everybody smashes Joey in fantasy, but we talk about it. We get you on the podcast one of these times, baby.
Hell yeah, let's fucking do it. You like Emmanuel Sanders this week? That's a question. I don't really like Emmanuel Sanders ever, but he's a flex option every week.
And I think you're blinded on the Emmanuel Sanders, man. He's been all right. Like, he hasn't been great, but he's been all right. And yeah, I do like him. I think Emmanuel Sanders to me is the safest start of any wide receiver in the Saints offense.
All right. I'm
until Michael Thomas fucking shows back up and becomes Michael Thomas again. Like Michael Thomas isn't giving you fucking anything right now. Like, how can you trust the guy?
Yeah, I don't think that I can argue with you there. That's going to do it for us today. You got anything else you want to tell them about? You on YouTube? Smash that motherfucking bell.
Ring that bell.
Ring that bell. Mike Pompa, we love you too, baby. As